Okay, thank you. And one other kind of question that I'm just curious about. So if we were to put meditation on one end of a spectrum of things that can change your perception, and then like something like a psychedelic experience, plant medicine like ayahuasca on another end of the spectrum, and then somewhere in the middle something like sensory deprivation. Are you familiar with sensory deprivation?
We're familiar with your sensory deprivation.
What is
we teach the opposite.
What is the difference in the ingestion of some sort of a substance or chemical versus changing your environment to achieve this a similar sort of perceptual shift?
We're going to give you the long answer, and then we'll give you the short answer. But the long answer is this, and we talked about it already here a little bit today. Law of attraction does not allow any of you to change your vibration rapidly, because your point of attraction, which you've achieved over what you've been focusing upon, your point of attraction brings you a range of thoughts that is not really very broad. And so by continuing to reach for the thought that feels better, and the thought that feels better, and the thought that feels better, you can gradually, incrementally, but in a very productive, sure way, you can shift your point of attraction. Now, we talked about how, as we're visiting here, and because we are in resonance with all of your inner beings, we offer vibrations to Esther, and she finds corresponding words, and as you listen, we can help you to move your vibration into a state of allowing who you really are. But as most people are walking around, they're not doing that because their minds are so scattered. So they go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. What the substance accomplishes is that it causes such a diffusion of your ability to focus that it allows you alignment which you cannot maintain, because you didn't achieve it incrementally, and so you really didn't make a shift. Not really. It's something that is so temporary it will not hold. And so it is through the process of daily reaching for a thought that feels better, or daily quieting your mind to allow your vibration to rise, and being conscious and aware of all of the emotions, all of the feelings, all of the properties of that shift in vibration, which you don't get when you're under the influence. So short term you accomplish it, it just isn't lasting. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, definitely a confirmation of some of what I was feeling.
But you see, so many people who haven't even started with the idea that there's a larger part of them that exists, they don't even realize that they are an extension, and that there is this relationship with who they really are. So they don't know how to reach for the feeling of the alignment, or to recognize the feeling of separation. So since they don't know about this option, and they haven't been consciously exercising it, but they do know that they want to feel better, they do recognize the release of resistance, they just don't know how to accomplish it because they don't know what the properties of it are. So the drug may very well cause them to release the resistance temporarily, but then they're dependent upon the drug for the releasing of the resistance, instead of understanding that it is a vibrational incremental shifting. Really good.